Welcome to Oxygen Global, a Cardano Life Technical Smart Contract Support Service. Today is 16 August 2024. Yeah, I'm with the Chairman Beda and I'm with Jason, Israel, Lisejo Prince, Jelon, and Oscar. So, Group 3, Group Leader is going to tell you what you're going to do. Or I think you're going to be discussing. Yeah, I can take over this.
Okay, well, continuing with yesterday's assignments, which was one of them was how to mint an NFT, and the other was how to implement a function to transfer one NFT from actually a recipient to a selected recipient's wallet address. Yes. Um. Yes. Let's start with that. Okay. Okay. Let me just share my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
It's all saying, yeah, I was having a struggle to meet an NFT. Let me just show you yeah, here. This is where I was having a struggle. It was saying it cannot access prerequisites before initialization. Um, this part.
Please zoom in a little bit.
Okay. Wait. Can I zoom this?
Go to your import, Dylan.
The import. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
go to
just.
your import. No, like your code,
Oh, yes, yes.
that code. I just want to see what you imported. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, G8 is there. Mm. Where is it giving you the error again?
Let me just. Okay. Okay, let me just try it again. Right, it's here. The thing is, I don't know how I can zoom this part of the screen. Okay, but then can anyone see this part? Let me just do it. Oh shit. Yeah, it's saying in HTML. Okay, in my HTML, it's giving me a problem here when I this part of my code. Await prerequisites.
Where is the function for the
Prerequisites. There's it. It's in the Coxylib. That's one. Export. So it's
try
in the
to
yeah.
I think it's the amount of go back there to the function, the tx. Could it be the fee though? The maximum fee?
Uh, I don't know. Hey.
try to use
Because I did use this function. Where was it? Mm, yeah. Because at the mean assets, these are the excuse me, the
Did you try minting it without an npm package?
I'm not even using npm because remember this is just pure JavaScript. It doesn't require any npm npm package at all. Like I was saying, I was using these parameters because those are the parameters which are required for minting an NFT from from the from the files they gave us. Yeah, the wallet data. So I'm just using this import exactly this one to my Coxylib. I mean, the Coxylib. Here, where is it? Import. Import means asset. JS.
Go to your home, because I think everything is fine, dude.
Basic.
I think when you press submit,
Yeah.
uh, I'm looking for the proper word. Like I don't think it's doing anything. If you get me, like yeah, it's not doing anything.
And then it's not submitting anything when I press submit button.
No, not the submit button. Like your mint asset uh function is not connected to your form. I think that could be the case.
Yeah. Um, Also imports, import, uh, let's make access, export.
Oh, so many lines of code.
Okay, so the issue from um, but then that's true though, because it was supposed to give me such a result if it failed to mint. Yeah, but then in this case nothing is happening. Would be a case of logic.
What's the name of your function for everything there?
This one.
The minting function to mint the image
For everything.
for everything, like, yeah.
Or just test pack.
It was
The test pack. This one. Because this is what was I got this from Mr. Sband. This test pack. Which is, shouldn't be an issue because I can manage to do everything except this particular part of minting an NFT. That's the only problem that I have.
okay. So the name of it is test pack.
Yes, test pack. Yeah.
Okay, try going to your form, like try write your form, go to where you created that form.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, Type in on submit.
Oh, you mean like a JavaScript function?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no, not there, not there. Inside the form tag.
Wait, you mean here?
Yeah, that next to the ID, next to that, or before, it's up to you. Inside that form tag, yeah. Try on submit.
Okay. And submit.
And then return. What? Then write the name of your function that means everything. And then two brackets and brackets. Yeah. Yeah, then try it out. Don't add that. Yeah, try now. Maybe to pick it up.
Let me try. Yeah, still fail. Suspect not defined and premise. No, it's not working. Okay.
Where's TX prerequisite?
The import here.
It's an import.
Yeah, it's an
No,
import.
then you cannot access the prerequisite before it's initialized.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
the
the
part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is it also so? Yeah.
That's what the-
it's when you cannot access it because it's not initialized.
Look
but
for
I
it in
think.
that Coxylib package.
Sorry?
Look for it. Let's look for it in that Coxylib file.
Prerequisites. Here's the
That has the
prerequisite.
import. Okay.
Back to your index, please. And I say something.
Which part?
On top. What do they mean by initialization? Because it's initialized, English, initialized there in Coxylib, lib.js.
I don't know. It's still confusing me. Okay, let me just see if we
Is there
just.
something that you commented maybe in your import and export file?
No, there was nothing which I commented out. So there's the prerequisite which is in here. Wait, prerequisites. Right now, I'm actually. Right now, let's just leave that one. Let's just go to the other part of the exercise, which was to send an NFT
Oh,
to a select recipient.
Dylan,
Yeah.
how much test error do you have in your wallet?
Mm, this amount.
And then what did you
Like
set it to
9,000
in that file?
You say?
How much did you set it to, like in that import file, like the minimum amount?
Mhm. Is this the maximum transaction area? Remember, this one's in Lovelace, so it's around 3 ADA if you divide by a million. It's in, yeah, it's, it's 3 ADA because remember, this is in Lovelace.
Yeah, you're right.
It's in Lovelace, so obviously it will, when you change into ADA, I think to generate, it will calculate it in Lovelace, which is, yeah, 3 ADA. That's not a problem. Um, I don't know. I suspect a lot of imports because this thing,
I
like
think you
to
should
meet an
access
asset,
your hop
it
on.
requires a lot of imports from different files. So I'm suspecting that also. That's the
I
fuck.
think you should access your hop on.
Okay. And let's just skip to this other part of the exercise. This one. Did anyone manage to transfer one NFT to another wallet?
Didn't get to that part because I was struggling with the first one, implementing NFT.
Alright. Can anyone send me their wallet? Their wallet address? You have to. Okay. Let's have a send yes. Mm, let's do this. Mm, okay. Mm, alright. Can you check your wallet if it went through?
Okay, I'll check it out.
Even after that, I'll explain exactly how I did it.
Nothing yet, but I'm waiting for it to come through.
Nothing yet. There were 12 of them. One of them is transferred.
Try again and
Yeah, okay. Can anyone else besides the circle give me theirs? Mm, okay, the different collectibles right now. Right. Yes. Permission policy hash. Entity. Okay, then check on your wallet.
Whose wallet? Who did you send it to?
Israel.
I'm not seeing anything.
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Why is it saying it transferred? But then where did it transfer it to? Like literally here, a minute ago, 4 minutes ago. That means it transferred, right?
Try my one.
You're giving people free aid, brother.
Guys, are you sure it didn't go anywhere? Because why is it saying it transferred though? Like, where is it going? What?
I think you sent me two by mistake.
But then did it go through?
Yeah, it did go through. You just
Then
sent
yours
me
is
one like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, you sent me one 5 minutes ago.
okay. Okay, let me just try Jason.
Yeah, it went. Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Okay. Israel.
I'm still waiting.
It has to be the network or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it works. Yeah. Yeah.
It works. Okay.
Yeah.
Say them home and explain how I did it. Yeah. Hello everyone. Kosi Sochuku. I can't pronounce your name. Is it
It's
Kosisochu?
it's processor.
Kosiso. Okay.
Chuku. Processor Chuku.
Okay. Kosisochuku. I hope you're good. We're continuing with yesterday's assignment that we gave for the group 3. Are you new? Hello? Okay. My business. Alright. Going to cook for me. Okay. So I to initialize the wallet first, yeah. Yeah. Then get the wallet data. Like selected wallet, initialize the wallet. Or the init function. I think you guys still remember the init function where it checks which wallet is enabled. Yeah, that's the one. That's the part that I used. Then I got the wallet essentials. The selected wallet, obviously. The API, the wallet helper. Okay, this part I want to explain. And then fetch assets from the wallet. Oh, sorry, no, man. It's not this part. Sorry. It's not that. This part. Where is it? Ebook. Yeah, just this part. I use the send assets function, right? If you check in your Coxylib, yeah, you'll get this function to send assets. So it just happens that NFT is one of them. Oh, wait, question. Are there more assets? Okay, what other assets is there besides an NFT? If anyone knows.
There's non-fungible assets and also fungible assets.
There's what and what?
There's fungible assets also, if I'm not mistaken.
Assets. Are these like tokens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the perimeter, the AMPH, asset names, quantity, then charges. This hopefully Jason will explain to you during the Helios lesson. But then this is the function that I used in order to transfer one asset to another wallet. Then this, okay. Obviously, I have to get the information from the wallet, from the form. Um should I send this function, or you guys will try it on your own, or should I send it? Okay, let me just send it. And that's how I did it. If someone did it differently, um, yeah, please just inform me. Yeah, I think we should ask, say, how about the problem that we face in minting an NFT.
Before you ask him, let's try one more thing.
Okay.
Go up, go to your the chamber testing. Set the show test deck frames to 1.
Okay.
No, the test deck frame, because it usually shows you where the error is.
Okay.
But just run all.
All of them.
Yeah, Jason's okay.
Okay. Inspect.
It's failing to find that test pack. It won't initialize TX prerequisites if it can't find test pack.
Hmm. And then here it says timer init already exists. Okay. What happens if I comment this? Um, mm,
Search for test pack.
is this part of the function? That's right. Okay, let me just try something else, yeah. Um, okay, let me just try to do this. Um,
Add now, but it's gonna run the code. Never mind.
you're about to say what?
Nothing. It's not important.
Okay, then, let me try again. FT. Cannot access prerequisites not defined. Yeah, but it should recognize a prerequisite and test peg. Because I mean, if it didn't recognize it right, these other functions shouldn't work.
Isn't TX prerequisite supposed to be in that test pack function as well? It's supposed to be inside, I think.
Mm.
Is it there?
No, it's not. It's an import.
Yeah, it's inside as well.
You think we should?
Nah, not like that. Not like that. Go to the test pack function.
Yeah.
I think we can try under dot log status ne.
Yeah.
Let me type it for you, cause yeah, let me type it for you.
Morning to those who have just joined. This is the Group 3 NFT Marketplace project. Okay. Yeah, saying this one, yeah. Prerequisites.max transactional fees.
Yeah, I'll send you the testing. I'll send you the testing thing. I'm still typing it.
Okay.
Did it work?
Yes.
No.
It says it's anonymous. Okay, what does that function do? This one.
So said it's for he said it's for when you this thing is similar to monads, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I know what it does. I don't know if you get me. It's usually used for the range. When you test your function. So like yeah, it's usually used for the range for when you test your function.
For the range, is in like what is it executing?
The range as in like I supposed to use it for testing, bruh. So when you run your code, like it you can set a range. Let me say that between those two brackets.
Okay.
What did it say?
It gave me this. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can.
Then this
I think
part
it's
it can say index.html anonymous. Yeah, about to say something.
Anyone there? You hear me? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Oh, I disconnect.
No, I'm still here. No, just testing so that you can help us with this.
maybe you can add that as well to so that it can give us an answer as to what's happening on the console. We can test it using Chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just test it at the same line, right? Uh,
Uh, yeah.
just try.
No, I sent it in the chat. It's a test for that line. It's gonna test that line. Then it will tell us what's wrong on the console.
Okay.
I set it to 1 because I think in your import you also set it to 1, right?
Oh, yes. Import it. Let me try.
Yeah, it's 1. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. It should be this part, alright. Total fail test 1. Okay. Should be that part. Non-string. Greater than. Yes. Greater than or equal to. Test back. Can you help me understand something here? With that line of code that you gave me for the test, for testing, what exactly is
Yeah.
it testing that line particularly? Is it testing each and every function or
Uh, it tests the TX prerequisites, bro. It tested using Jimba, and
okay, yeah.
then if you set it to 1 on your imports, on your Jimba imports, then when you say greater than or equal to 1, that's how many times it's going to test it. And then that
Only
the
one.
first line first said it's he said it's a range. Yeah.
Okay. Cersei is coming right now.
I wanted to ask if you can change log there by the T express codes.
If I can,
Thereby where you set away TX. No. Down. Please.
yeah, you're saying, oh, I think on the testing part,
By TX where you declare a variable TX codes. Under. Go down. Line 101.
you mean this parameter?
Line 101. Can you change log the TX
Oh, okay, all
prerequisites?
right. All right, yes.
Yes. Then you just change log it. And also want to see something.
Let me just turn on my mic. Because I couldn't hear you. Yeah, can you repeat again?
I was asking if you could JLog TX prerequisites.
Okay, let's try JLog. Uh, it's only okay. Let's give you description.
Yes, you are right there. That's why I said I want people who are not working. Currently now, the people who are working or engaged in other things,
Is he here or because I don't see him?
Is yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, I tried it. Okay.
Where is it showing?
I'm not sure also.
Try one of the fails, let's see. Or the last pass.
The last part is the display. It's
Oh,
actually, in fact, you know what? I think I should. Um, I know it's never mind. Let's do the same thing. The last fail. Yeah, yeah.
How is the page address failing?
Is that curious? Let's look at it. It's same address. Then it says Helios data is a constructor. Um, and from Helios from Unix. I am not sure now because this
okay.
file
Go
is
through all the passes. Let's see if prerequisite appears.
was the last pass was this one here. Yes, if you manage to grab from the wallet here, okay, access string, all right, okay, all right, okay. Then there's the second floor, wallet API. Okay, there was a field on the wallet API. What else? A wallet handler and also base address. Okay, name of the person. Wallet in airport, true. I don't know. Hey? Okay. This part, wallet data. Hey, I'm not sure.
Does it still appear like that one of the
Yeah, so
Yes.
basically,
Because
that's what I think.
But then if you okay, question here on the prerequisite part. Where is it? Coxylib prerequisites. Should it return this particular object? Like a keyword return.
Hello, sorry for delaying you there. Yes, you needed some help. I'm here now.
Yes. So yesterday we had an activity which we said okay we will try and mint an NFT.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the process of that, I got like a okay. I'm struggling to do it actually to mint an NFT using the details that you'd give an NFT, such as the name, description, and then URL.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I was trying to use one of those functions that you gave us.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was just struggling
Are
with
you
that.
getting an error? What error are you getting?
Um, okay, let me just try and do it again so that I can show you. I can just say,
Go to your console, let's see. Okay. Right. Let me see here. It says reference error. Test pack is not defined. It means you are calling test pack without defining it. Let's go to that HTML. Is it line 155? If I'm not wrong or what? Go to line 155. Line 155, no, it's wrong. Go up where there is test pack.
yeah, it's supposed to be up for the test pack
Up.
here.
Right, you see that a test pack. I think you are creating that. And then it is saying it is not defined. All right, let's do this. Where is that error coming from? Go back to that error. I want to see the file where that error is coming from. This one is on index.html.
Okay.
Wait there, let me see.
Okay.
You are running this from which file? I see elements. I see console here. Right, it says index.html. What is that function? This thing is too small for me. It says what? What is that function? Can you click that link there? Click there.
It's this part. I cannot.
All right. It says the reference error. Text pack is not defined. Reference access before initialization. There are two errors there. You are using TX prerequisites before you initialize it. That is another one.
Yes.
All right, let's go to your code where there's that test pack. Let's follow it from where you created it.
This test pack.
All right, there is a, where does it end? Did you put the closing?
Yes, I did put the close. And I don't know. Okay, but then everything within test pack it works except that particular function for minting. Because we could transfer ADA and transfer NFT, but then I was trying to create a function to mint an NFT.
Perfect. Let's see where you are minting. Where is your minting function?
Function here.
All right, from there it said dot get element whatever. Add event handler. Is something that I see the mistake that you are doing. I see the mistake that you have done. Yes, that is why that thing is calling an error. All right, I will go to line number 29.
29. Okay.
Right, that line number 29. Yes. Right, move down 29.
You see?
Move down. Go down.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm seeing a mistake from my side. I'm not sure if I can replicate it from my side. Let me do this so that I show you things that are wrong. I'm seeing a mistake, but I can only test it this side.
Okay.
All right. Where do I get that code? Copy it. Copy that code. Put it on a text notepad. Upload it where I can download it.
Okay. All of it, sir.
Yes, just say Control A for everything there. Copy.
Okay.
Then put it on notepad and then send it.
All right.
The minting of an NFT is very easy. What I see here in your test pack, we need to decouple those things, take out those things from test pack and put them in their own separate functions.
Okay. Okay. There are a lot of.
Where can I get it from?
Okay, let me just upload it here on the chat.
Here on in-call messages.
Yes.
No, on in-call messages, I don't get anything. Upload it where I can get it, maybe even on this, what do you call it, on Coxylib.
FTP, the FTP oxygen. Okay.
Have you done so?
Let me do so, sir. Because I uploaded on the chat.
On the chat.
Yes.
In-call
But then you said
messages,
you
I
couldn't
don't
access.
see it here. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing anything.
On the chat, that's why I uploaded.
WhatsApp chat.
No, not WhatsApp chat. Free conference room.
I'm not seeing anything from my side. You see,
Can everyone see it? Oh,
I'm not also seeing it on the chat.
you can send it straight to me, Dylan. Copy, send it straight on WhatsApp to me, on my
okay.
WhatsApp.
Okay, let me just send it right now. Um, mm, where is it? Okay. Yes, yes.
All right, I'm going to test it from my side here. Then we'll be able to go through it together.
For everyone, I can find it on the chat. I sent it on the chat. I don't know if you can see it now.
Got it, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Right, where now I see it. See where you uploaded it. Right, let me see. From my side here, I have it here. I can share my screen. We go through it together. jQuery is there. The Helios is there. The Chimba is there. Right, the mint assets script. All right. Let me take out all this. Leave your UI. Yeah. Let me improve this with the Can I share my screen this side?
Yes.
The Coxylib Helios apport not found. Coxylib not found. Let me know you can see my screen.
Yeah, you can see.
Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Coxylib. Coxylib. Right. Coxylib. All right. I'm running it under a file called test. This is your script. This is your whatever you have. So when I run it, it says this one is not found. It says Helios under Coxylib JS is not found. Okay, let me just check where my Helios is. Where is it referencing Helios here? Yeah, I'm using Helios 5. You are using, yes, I'm using Helios 5. Right, I'm going to take out Helios here. Where is it? Right, this one. Helios.
Sir, can I ask, what's the difference between Helios and Helios 5? Is it like Helios 5 the recent one?
It's no, it's the same.
Oh,
It's just the same here. If you come here, I just renamed it to 5. I can rename it back to Helios. I'll tell you why I do that sometimes. Because remember, from my side, I'm running this live.
oh, I see. I thought it
So
was like,
it's the same version.
thank you, sir.
Right, look at it here. Let's try. Okay, there we go. It's working now. I'll tell you when, because I'm running it live from a live. If I send you this link, you can also run it live because it's a testing and live server. You can also see this part. All right, let's look at the errors that are here. first error here. Let's fix this before we test what you have. It says cannot read properties of null, reading wallet helper. See, this bug is very common and I don't like it. You are using something that is undefined. This bug is always there. Don't like it. See, here it's telling me test pack 87 here. So we are calling this without what? Of a null. What makes this a null? Okay, let's check here if this wallet is defined. And then we check wallet data. This is where we utilize this. Right, wallet is all right. Let's check wallet data. There is no wallet data tested here. So we can check wallet data here. I think this is where the problem is. Okay. Right there, see. I think wallet data is undefined. Let's check. There, you see. Do you see where the error is? There. There, wallet data is undefined. Okay, so let's fix that. Right, why is wallet data undefined? This wallet essential, I think, is basically the same. Just see here how I improved this one here. Right, there it is. Prerequisites here, then there's a J there. So what are you having the prerequisites? Then there's a J there. This one is there. Okay. Okay, I think one of these. Right, let me check this one here. If I don't have prerequisites. Okay, this is where there's an error again. It says what? Cannot read properties of narrating wallet helper. I'm mixing your code and my code. It's not working. Let me run this code here. That means it's working. Then give you the code. Then we check where is yours having an error. So I'm going to run mint token here. This one. We are going to trace using this one. Where are things going wrong? So let's create a token. Can mint it with today's date 16/08/2024, and then add those people who are here. There are 10 people here. I'm going to also call it take an NFT picture. I've done it before. I think you have seen it before. Right, it's Dillon and then Rito. Douglas. Israel. Jason. Here's someone. Who is this one? Kosisoku. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let's save Liseho. Bosch and Prince. I'm doing this because once I mint that NFT, your names are going to be there. So I just add this NFT as a metadata here. Let's go to the index part. This one here. Actually, Coxylib is Bernard. This is for presence. Let me put capital letters here. Because later on, then we can develop another smart contract to read this NFT and they pull out those who were present on this day. This case is 16/08/2024. Right, we can have this picture. First, let's test to see it is running. Okay, there is an error there. Audit properties, wallet enabled. Okay, yes. Let me comment out this test. Down here. And then here, what am I texting? Wallet enabled, not born. I should pop up that box. Wallet enabled. Right. Remember, you were asking me why am I. Oh yeah, this is under Coxylib 109. I want to show you. You were asking me to say why I rename this. You see this Coxylib here. I have changed this 109, but still it is not changing because it's cached. So to avoid cached, the file firing a cached, because that also creates errors. I change this file, let's say I say 1, to force this to load the changed one, because this is cached on cache. So that is why that error, I have changed it, but it's not changing. Okay, so you can see now that error is gone. Right, let us go again. Oh my God, my dog. Right, it says wallet returned 0 UTXO. So I'm going to select one wallet because I've got 2 wallets here. I've got NAMI, and then let me use one wallet. You see, do you see in my case why it's creating an error? Is because I'm on a mainnet, I'm not on a pre-production. So let me switch the network back to the pre-production. Right, I think from here now I can run it again. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Take out all these breakpoints. There we go. So do you see this NFT that I have now is working? Now, what I want to do, I want to test yours, this one here. Let me change this to test. Let's see where it will create an error. There are 4 errors. What is that? Right here I'm running test. Okay, now all the errors here are gone, but let's check wallet data, the one that was empty. Wallet data. Yeah, you can see from my side now, your code is working. Everything is working fine. So let's test your NFT. Let me open 200. Yeah. Score responsive. Okay, let's mint your NFT. Right, in your case, what name? I can banner description. I can use the same information that I used on this other one. Under description, I will copy this. And then under here, we say Coxylib register 16/08/2024. Then the URL, let's use my URL for now. then I'm going to change and use yours. Let's see on your side here. What URL did you supply? Okay, we need to supply it here. Now let's mint. Okay, we hit 2 errors. Right, test pack is not defined on submit 201. Okay, now let me try to follow here. Now I see where you called test pack. I see where you called test pack on submit return test pack 201. Right, there we have test pack. Does it have parameters when we call it here? No parameters. Test pack, there it is. There we go. This is a form on submit. Okay, on submitting the form, that's another way of doing it. Let me just see. Oxygen. Okay. Can I change it? Let me change it here. Right, the form. Let me change it here. Take out this form. This is how I normally do it. Type submit. I'll say mint. The name of it is mint. You say type equals, just make it a button. Then you say on click, call, okay, call that. On click, when I click this mint, I run this. And let me see, when I run this, your side. Where are the controls for your What I would prefer is then let's create this function. Hello? Yes. You needed something. Yeah, I'm still I'm still what to call it, exporting now. Let me tell you where I am now. I finished 4. I'm finished 4. I'm doing 5. Yeah, then somebody closed. I don't know who closed. Maybe somebody is working there. Yeah, I see somebody closed.
How long does it take?
The ones that have got 36,000 accounts take longer.
So now with the ones that you have so long, what do you get?
I don't know where your rechecks are coming from. Is there somebody by the server room there? Why did it close? Because now I can't connect.
So how long is it? It's not
Oh, so maybe what happened now? Let me just wait. All right, give me 10 minutes. Where? There is back now. Yeah.
And then about the laptop?
That one is not going to work. I don't think it's gonna work. I know it.
Even if she buys it from you?
It will be cheaper she buys it that side because I will have to curio it again. That is another 200, 300 or so
So how much
extra money. The best is she must get a laptop where she can get support that side. Whenever it breaks, those people can fix it immediately. You know, when you buy from a shop, they will give you 1 months or 1 year warranty. How much is she having, or how much are you having? Find out how much. All right, it's running now. I've sent it to run. It might take quicker or an hour, depending on how many jobs that are there.
Yes, and then for that one for Puma, you know what's the issue then?
I know.
I'm gonna be able to retrieve this readings. She said to me that those meters have never been read, but they have been read. The issue is that on our system, on Neo, they haven't been updated. So that's why it says that they have been read. So when we send the file, it says zero readings, but actually our meter reader has read them, but it's reading on the old meter. So it's appearing that it was never read, but the readings are actually on there. That's what I noticed with those accounts. So I don't know when you retrieve the readings, do you retrieve them with the like account number? If the meter number is not updated, it's still gonna show.
All right, let me call you back after 5 minutes. I want to close this side, then I'll get back to you. All right. All right, this one here has got a little bit of a what? Small error. This is a small error here. I was trying to rearrange it so that this runs. I would prefer to name this another function, call it mint, and then we define this function somewhere here outside. Then I think that for me it's gonna be better. Then we put up all your code for minting. So in this case, let me pull out this code that I have here that is working. This one is working. So I can immediately just go around. Do you see? It is a function that I'm importing on Coxylib. So let me just take this for you. Replace this one, the one that we have. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah, it's basically the same. It looks exactly the same. Right. Then that's fine, because I can call this mint. Why were you not calling the mint? That is my question. Why were you not calling the mint? Why were you calling test pack? Because for this, you need this mint, and it must be this one here. And then let's get things that will make it mint. Like, for example, for what I have there, we don't need this. Right. I'll pull out things that makes it mint. You need these two. That's all. Do you see? Then from there you call the mint. Right. So I'll come to this here. We need those two. Yeah. Then let's go back here, build it. You can see when I call this, you need this to be async. Maybe I made a mistake and put this by mistake. It's supposed to be like this. On your mint function, which is this one here, let's make it async, because we are using a wait here, right? And let's move on and extract now this function. Down here. So what we are going to do now, we are going to test it before we bring in the data from the UI controls. Let's test it like this first on the test side. Right, let's check again. When I call mint, it's gonna fire that side. Alright, let's go. Let me mint. There are errors. To the side. Right, which says identifier mint has already been defined. Okay, let me say underscore mint, because you already have mint there. Just add another character so that that one is a different function. And then let me click the mint. It says what? Cannot read properties and add event handler. Alright, that is throwing an error because I'm not using this for now. I'm going to comment them out. They are under test pack. So I'll comment out the test pack for now because I'm not using it. This one. Okay, let's check. All right, yeah, I commented out the test pack. So all those test pack tests are commented out. Let me click here. Right, is not defined. Right. All right. This error caused by when the DOM is loading. Let's check here under users, under source. See, under source, where is the mint? There is the mint. 1, 2. So here, when we are calling this function, it's not finding it here. Why? Anyone with an idea here why we are failing to find it? Why is it under undefined? There is a comment out there. All right. Why is it undefined there?
Can you please repeat, sir?
What I'm asking here, what do you think is causing it to be undefined? Do you see here it's saying mint is undefined?
So please go to the code.
It is there. There it is.
Because there's an underscore there, sir.
Yes, there is an underscore here.
Oh, it's the same.
What is happening basically from this body part here? It is saying this is undefined. What normally causes this is the TypeScript
So,
module there. Yes?
should we try adding everything in the same body, maybe?
Come again.
I was asking, would it make a difference if we edit everything in the same body?
You see, by having our script here, it's fine because it is defined. It is there. If it was not there, we would not find it under source. Okay? It's a very small, stupid problem. Let me say problem. Because if I go to test here, you see this index, things are working. They are working. Why? Because I'm running this when the page runs. This is a very small problem. It is caused by different events loading in different times. All right. How to go about fixing this is try to create another function somewhere there and see if you can get this to work. That is what you do. Try to get function to work, whether you create another script here, script, script. Then we call this function let hi. Here is just moment I hit this and it says hi. Then we move that whole code to this hello. We can even call this mint or whatever. Let's try that. We will need a set script. Why is this error for? Script in the after body. Alright, then let's put it inside the body. Alright, let me run that hello unexpected this. Oh, I commented out this mint under test. Maybe that is the reason why. Okay, let me leave it like that. Alright, let me click this mint. Alright, do you see now? I can access that function now. I can access this mint, you see. There it is. Then let's move this code now, this one here, which we have down here, to that function. Or we can even replace that whole hello function with this part here. Okay. Now we will need our imports on this other script. All these top imports here. Actually with this part here. Okay. We can test it first like this. If it pops up that box, then you add the UI part. Right, I think these comments are too much. They make things unclear. Okay, yeah. Let me have the comments out. There we go. Let's test. Alright, sorry. I need to change the name now to Mint. It should run. That is one thing that I expect it to do. It should run. Right. Mute your mic. Maybe we didn't create it properly. Let me use the normal way function. Mint. The normal way async function mint. There we go. Let's call that function there. Let's go. Let's check. All right. If I fail to fix it now, I'll try to find out what is causing this. Am I typing two different names? Sometimes it's a spelling error. You know, when you do something in a hurry, a small error, you won't see it. Now there's one error now. I think this async is creating problems. Let me go take out this async for now. Right. Okay, let me take out everything that is Sometimes what happens is it runs a cached page. Let me just check again. Reserved word. There's a reserved word await here. How did we get into such an error? On the other side, I never had this error. See that? Or okay, error hello is not defined. Okay, there is something I will tell you about JavaScript. JavaScript has a poor way of really detecting some of these errors. It's not that it cannot find this. It means inside there is an error here. If you want to see,
So,
yeah.
I also had I also have a Coxylib file which I made alteration. I don't know, maybe there's a conflict between that.
Yes, it's possible that there is a conflict, but it's reporting lies. It is reporting lies that it's not defined. So you have to test it under all different. That is what being developer means. A law is not defined, you see. So I'm narrowing down to find out, is it this module that is creating this not defined, or it is the async. Let me move again. Do you see that? I removed the module. Do you see the module that is here? It is the one that created this problem. It is the one that created this problem, the module.
Doesn't the module allow you to now to import the libraries?
It does, but look here. I want to show you that it is the module. All right, I've got await, async, alert, high. So let me run this and then test. Do you see? It is saying hello is not defined. It is incorrect way of reporting a bug because hello is defined. You know this mint NFT is defined. It's a wrong way of reporting this. The problem is not with this part here, it is with this module. So now let's take out this type module. Then you'll see that mint is defined. So let's get in there, down there. See? Do you see that? All right. Then that is a small problem because we will find a way around that, where we use what do you call it? We use this UI with the type equals module. Sometimes I change its position, it works. Sometimes it doesn't work as equals a module because we want to import. All right, for us testing this, we don't have to even worry if it still doesn't work. You see, there is working now. Do you see what makes it work now? I have changed this position. I've put it this side. It is working. Let me see if it is running the same code where I changed its position. Yes, there it is. So you see now it is working. Let me run it again. You see it's running. So now let us bring all that code that I deleted, all the import, because we really need this module here. Okay, I'm going to enter it here. When I click it must import Chimba, must import Helios. But some of these errors are good because they make you really understand a lot of things with this. Imagine if everything you coded just started running like that. Then it means you learn very little. All right, I've got all this now. What I need that code that we have it here. We need this whole code now. Okay. We might get some new errors or some old errors. no problem. As long as you manage to eliminate them one by one. Right, let's test. Cannot use import statement outside a module. So do you see when I put module on the other side here, it is no longer counted. So, and then, which means we can't use import now. Okay, I'll show you a way around. That is one simple way of doing these things. Get rid of module. Show you one thing. We need a compiled Helios because this is JavaScript. And then this is a Jimba. This also works. This is what? Coxylib. That will take me more time. You just bring this straight, all this code straight to this page. And then you bring the Helios code, all of it, this because it's JavaScript, to this page. And then you bring this Coxylib to this page. Then we have done it. Import actually does that. It pulls this code here. And then this will pull out all this Jimbala information code here. Then this will bring it here. Then you get rid of import. Then you run it. It will run. Then you don't need this separation of files for this demo testing part. When we come into real application when it's working, we will, what you call it, minify this, make it smaller, and then we can use like this jQuery. We can bring it like jQuery like this. It will work. We just add another script here. We put Helios. We add another script code. It will work because it's JavaScript. Here, by importing, we are modularizing our code where we only extract certain classes. This is where now you will need certain browser features to allow this. So this module is the one that created that problem. Okay. What I'm going to say, I will need time to sit down to fix that small problem. Meanwhile, this code that I'm giving you here, this one, it is working. This one is working. We can use this code as long as this one is working, it's minting. Let me test it for you again so that you see. If I go to index and I run here, that box pops up. Therefore, it is running. Let's look at the details of our NFT. There it is. Those that are present today, there they are. And it's 16. And then, but it's going to put a wrong picture. This is a wrong picture. So if we really need to mint for today and have the right picture, then let's get the right picture from all of us here. Let me go to says that minimize. Okay, let's go to all of us here. Any questions from your side? I figured out what the problem is. To beginners, they might be overwhelmed. Say, yo, how am I going to be able to do that? No, you will be able to do that with the practice. Okay, let me put up our NFT and actually mint it. Right, there we are. There is this. I'm going to call it today's date. I don't know what I will call it. Register. With today's date 16/08/2024. The downloads. Then I upload it straight onto my server here under images. Register, which is this one, Coxylib register. That one is an old one. Then now I update the file name here. So then we mint the token in real time. Where am I minting it? Let's see.
So we can't see your screen. Oh.
Oh yeah, I have to share again. Remember, I stopped sharing so that I can take a... Right. I'm minting it here. Hey, here there are too many tokens. There are 6 of them. There are 6 NFTs. Here, you can see all of them. Alright, but doesn't matter. To be number 7. Right. I will make it big. Right, you can see the URL now. It's pointing to this image that I did. And then you can see the register is for today, 16. And these are the people present so far. I don't know if some are joined after. I can update this so that those who joined after, they are here. This is the raw transaction part. Right, let me check how many people are here. 8. Right, how many do I have here on the NFT? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 2 more we have left. But they were here anyhow. Doesn't matter. Right now I'm minting it straight. I'm signing the transaction. Okay. Here it is showing an error, but I didn't catch this. Convert the TX to this part. It's not really an error. I'm going to show you how to take this transaction and display it here for people to follow. So here you see now we go to collections. There are 7. There were 6, now there are 7. You can see we have 1 more NFT. Let's look for our NFT. It is this one. See, there it is. There is our NFT there. All right. So I don't want you to stress. This thing is working. There. NFT. It's working. Okay. Any questions? Any questions from you? Yeah.
Yes, I do have a question.
Yeah.
With the NFT marketplace, I'm a bit lost. I won't lie to you on how we can actually do it, because I was just thinking of breaking down the what I thought the essential functions of a marketplace, such as minting an NFT, transferring an NFT. But then now that I'm thinking about it, I actually don't know how to um, go about the task. Like, can you just give us a guide on how we can do it?
Yeah, like steps, keys, or just to show us how to mint.
All right. Let's talk about the marketplace now. Let me share again. I was trying to do that yesterday. Was it yesterday or then I got a call? I'm going to use another whiteboard. But are you having a whiteboard on your side? I'm not able to have a whiteboard because I'm using a browser. But I'll just have, let's say, notepad. Let's say this one is what? Paint online. Just something where I can draw. All right. I am one person who understands things by visually. You know what you call visual intelligence? Uh, some people, they read text and get everything 100%. I'm not that person. For me, I need to have a picture of what is happening there. Right, let us draw a marketplace. Right, take this to be a marketplace. And in the marketplace, we've got NFTs displayed for people to buy with different prices. Remember, there is also another auction, a marketplace where the NFTs, you are auctioning them. Right, let us take these ones for now. Where do I change the color here? Image colors, where? There, I change edit colors, get colors, save colors.
It's at the bottom of the screen.
Oh yes, thank you. Here, I have to click here. And then so that you see at least this is a different NFT. Okay, I think that's enough. Then we have got two people. I'm going to draw them like this. This is the seller, this is the buyer. Right. Right, I want you to think of these two people as wallets. Are we together? These are different wallets. That's why I'm coloring them in different colors. So this is a wallet that minted these three tokens. And this is the wallet that is going to buy. So I'm going to draw boxes here for wallets. I want to show you why. When an NFT is bought, it moves. That is what I know. It moves. Let me go back now. Yeah. And then select maybe this one, green. Let me select another color, this one here. Right, let's start. Number one, this person mints tokens. There are two ways you can mint tokens. You can mint tokens straight onto a smart contract. Right, so let me have another box here for a smart contract. I will use yellow. Yeah. There, yellow. This is the smart contract. This part is the smart contract. It helps me see all different parts before we connect them. Right, we have a wallet. You cannot run an app for minting without a wallet. So we run that app, and then we are minting. But now, what we are minting is this. This is what I want you to see. The person who is going to sell NFT has two ways. He can mint these NFTs straight here. First, they are in the wallet. And then from there, connect this app. You see this app here. Let me paint it with another color. This one. The marketplace. So the marketplace is an app. Let's have it in our mind. When this app loads, it is going to need to display NFTs. It cannot display NFTs on the seller's wallet. Why? Because when the seller is not there, his wallet is off, it will not pull out those NFTs. Okay, let's see. Allow. Right. So this is, when I say buyer, it's better I say buyer wallet. When I say seller, it's better I say seller wallet. Buying and selling, we are talking about wallets and apps. Now, we are going to need an app. Where is that app? Like the one that I showed you now for minting NFTs. What they have done in these marketplaces, they've integrated this marketplace app with the feature of minting NFTs. So they just go to one place here and connect a wallet. Then this pulls out NFTs. It pulls out the balance order the same way you are doing it there, which is good. Displays the order from my wallet. And then they give you a button, mint, on this one here. There are two ways here. It will also give you a smart contract address. Right, so this is what I'm going to write here so that you see. This is a smart contract. It has an address, same address, ttr1 underscore dot dot dot, some letters. So it has an address. The smart contract has an address. And the address is got what is called UTXOs, unspent transaction. So when you mint a token straight onto the smart contract wallet address. The smart contract.
Your screen is no more moving.
It's no longer there. Let me share again so that you see this part here. Actually, I can share only this part where I'm drawing. Is it possible? I can share the tab. Yeah, I can share that tab straight. Okay. What I'm saying is, when you create this smart contract, it's an app that has a feature to mint NFTs. You can mint NFTs into your wallet, this wallet, green here, for seller. Like, for example, the first black NFT, this group of NFTs, it has 3 different types of NFTs with the same contract address. That, what you call it, asset name, it will have the same asset names, but it will have what? Different colors, making that unique. Why? Because I'm not going to sell all of them. I have 3, but I want to sell 1 or 2. This is where now the selling part determines what are you putting on the what? On the market. I'm going to sell 1. Like this. Hello? Yes, okay, how are you?
I'm alright.
Good.
I've just been talking to quite a number of teachers here this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, it appears the next workshop we shall be having quite a big number. Most of the people have registered and they are registered. And just explained some of the things you told me yesterday.
Okay.
Actually, must be careful for better future. There's no network marketing. There's not a better business. It's about learning and upgrading oneself as far as technology and intelligence. And that we're moving towards a time whereby we are currency shares now.
Yes.
Must understand this issue about cryptocurrency right from the grassroots. So that
yes. Yes, as a teacher, again, remember, high school learners are going to ask, primary school learners are going to ask, because right now, Pick and Pay, you know Pick and Pay? Pick and Pay is selling groceries through Bitcoin. Did you know that? Let me send you a link. Pick and Pay clocked 1.1 billion sales, which were done by people using Bitcoin. That is why when it comes to technology, you guys, you are not going to be with technology every day. Why? You are not working with it. We are working with technologies every second. You can go to any internet there and say Pick and Pay purchases using cryptocurrency. Using crypto in South Africa. It came as news. Right, see here. This is 13 June 2022. Pick and Pay sees uptick in Bitcoin payments in stores. So now you are not buying using Bitcoin because you don't have it, because you are scared of it. but other people are buying with Bitcoin. See, this is there. Go and check there. Go and check there. People are buying with Bitcoin. People are buying houses with Bitcoin, buying cars with Bitcoin. They are changing Bitcoin at the ATM in Santander. There is a Bitcoin ATM. Did you know that people are having these Bitcoin cards, like credit cards? They have them, yeah. And then you go there to an ATM, then you get the cash. Then it sends the Bitcoin into the machine. South Africa is one of the advanced countries when it comes to crypto. Yeah, I'm sending you this link for your own. First, accumulate enough information. But definitely what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a workshop to update on technologies for educators. What I will need is just we arrange a day. You said I prefer Saturday. I don't want to come when they to schools when you guys are working. Doesn't work. I'll prefer let us have book a venue. I can book a venue. I don't know where. Can book a venue and go there and do that. Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be
Yes.
like let's try and consider that other week, next Saturday, not this one.
Yes, the other Saturday.
Yes. So I think people are curious. People are just been told quite a number of people actually. I don't know if what is
I will organize a venue. Just have a list of those that are interested. Send me a list so that I know how many are interested. And then we, out of the number that we have, we are going to choose a venue. And then have a workshop. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just line around because in the morning I think I spoke to her, but let me just go around now, call it and then I'll keep it to Mrs. Show.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So now I'll come back to you again. Thank you very much for the information.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Right. Sorry, people, for this interruption. I expect these calls to be coming left and right, but let me run to be fast. Okay. What do we have? We are able now to mint tokens and to transfer them to a smart contract or to transfer them to another wallet address. I'm happy you said we are now able to transfer wallet NFT from one wallet to another. Good. Now, remember, a wallet has got an address. A smart contract has got an address. The smart contract address, page 32, is similar to a wallet address. So the only difference is the smart contract wallet address gets the signature of the administrator. It will execute with the power of the person who created that smart contract. That is why we can mint, like I'm showing you now, we can mint these NFTs straight onto the market smart contract here. That is why I'm putting them here. Why? So that when this brown marketplace loads, I want you to see this thing here. When this app marketplace loads, it is going to pull from the database asset IDs, let's call it asset names of smart contract or policies. A good name which you need to know is every token, every NFT has a policy. So here is the policy here. You see here this policy. I've copied this policy. It is for this NFT. So I can paste it here if it's possible. No, I can't paste it. I need to draw first maybe so that I paste that policy. Yeah, there. So this policy identifies that NFT. So when I connect my wallet as a seller here to this marketplace, there is a button there that says maybe sell NFT. You select your NFT from your wallet, then you say sell. What is basically happening there? You put the price. You are basically taking this policy or list of policies of the NFTs that you are selling. You are storing them on the marketplace database. Then what does this marketplace app do? When it loads, it uses Blockfrost API to go to the blockchain and then pull out these NFT URL for images. And also remember in the database, we are going to have the price of each NFT. So we get the image of the NFT on the smart contract on the blockchain through the policy, which is the ID of the smart contract. Then it is going to display the NFTs. Now, when you look at that smart contract, you'll be thinking, okay, this marketplace is the one that is having these, what do you call it? That is having these NFTs. No, the marketplace is an aggregator. It is pulling out the policies from the database, using those policies, using Blockfrost API, and then it pulls out the image links, which I showed you. You can see on my NFT here. You can see I can see this image here, that URL when you go to the data. This image is not on my wallet.
So I think your screen is frozen again.
It has stopped showing the screen. I don't know why it stops showing. Let me try again sharing everything. So what I'm saying is on the here, when you come to the NFT here that I just minted now, this image is not on my wallet. It is on the blockchain as a URL. Remember when I was minting, here, I sent this as part of the minting. So on the 721 standard of the NFT, that JSON structure, there is the URL for NFT. There is URL for image, and there is description of what this NFT is all about. Now, let me come back here. When a person is buying, remember when you have minted, you can keep this in your wallet, and then at a particular time, and then transfer them to the marketplace. I told you, transferring this to the marketplace, it means you are basically sending your NFT to a contract, to a smart contract wallet address. The smart contract is a wallet address, and then that wallet address is gonna have UTXO. It is the UTXO that keeps the what? The assets. That's it. Then when this marketplace loads, using its database, using the policy, it pulls out the UTXOs, then extracts all that metadata from all the UTXOs, then it displays the NFTs. Now, the buyer now comes to the same place in another time, another location, and sees, okay, I've got black, red, and purple NFTs that are on sale. Let's say each one is 5 ETA, 5 ETA, 5 ETA, or they can have different prices. Then the buyer now, he is going to connect his wallet onto this platform, the same way you guys are connecting wallets. There will be a button, connect wallet, connect. When you connect your wallet balance, ETA, is available. You can send this ETA to the smart contract. But now, when you are sending the ETA to the smart contract wallet address UTXO, you are actually creating another transaction. That transaction, it is going to have this policy of this NFT that you are buying to be banned, to be destroyed, and recreated on a UTXO of this wallet. But the smart contract has a signature of the administrator, and there's a rule that only ban this UTXO with the black NFT and create a new UTXO with the policy of this black, with the URL, the metadata of this black, onto this wallet address. Because remember, the moment you connect here, the smart contract sees your wallet address. The same way you guys were, how you were showing me here, the same way you see here. Which one was the other one we are running? Other one for the test that we are running. It shows the wallet address. It was showing that wallet address here. So that is the one, the wallet address that is going to receive. The nice thing about a smart contract, any wallet address can receive something without permission, without notice. Your wallet address, if I know it, I can send in 1 million ETA to you without your permission, without your knowledge. But I can't take it out. To take it out, then I need your signature. That is why the smart contract, this smart contract for the marketplace is on the blockchain. The seller can send in NFTs. Good. The buyer can send in ETA. But the smart contract is going to monitor if the buyer says, sends in a word buy to the smart contract, then the smart contract is going to say, if action buy, then it goes to that block for buying, that on-chain code. That on-chain code for buying, what are the rules? You will have to supply the policy of the NFT you are buying, so that this NFT, it burns the UTXO it is carrying with that policy, and then it creates a new transaction onto the buyer's UTXO or buyer's wallet. That is how then now the NFT moves to the buyer. So in this case, we are going to see this black one no longer here, but you'll see it now on this wallet here. Come on. I'll show you two things. This black one has been bought. It's no longer on the smart contract UTXO. It is now on the buyer's UTXO. At the same time, the 5 Ether is now on the what? 5 Ether. It is on the 5 Ether. It is on the seller's wallet. Why? Because the smart contract has a rule that anyone who wants to spend a UTXO on the smart contract must follow these rules. Number one, you need to specify the policy. Then that policy will identify the NFT. And then that NFT on the metadata, there is going to be a price for it. So the smart contract knows that if the buyer sends in 5 Ether for this NFT that has got this policy, then the smart contract allows the transaction to run. But what does the transaction do? It burns the UTXO that has got that black NFT because it's a UTXO, it's an unspent, now it becomes spent, and then it creates two new UTXOs. One UTXO straight, this will sign and create it straight on the seller's wallet. And then at the same time, it will create another UTXO and send it to the buyer's wallet. Then on the buyer's wallet UTXO, you have got an NFT, black one. On the seller's wallet, you've got a UTXO now that is 5 Ether. Therefore, you see, you have sold an NFT at a marketplace. You have bought an NFT at a marketplace. So using what I have told you, go and write down an algorithm or a flow chart or a sequence of steps that happen. Number one, you mint an NFT. Let's make it simple, onto your wallet. Normal one, mint an NFT onto your wallet. Step number two, on the market. All right, Hilary, mute your mic for us this side. Thank you. So I have said, go now and write your steps. Number one, mint a token. You have two ways. You can mint your token on your wallet anytime if your tokens that you want to sell. Now, or on the marketplace app, because you guys are developing the marketplace. On the marketplace app, here are the features that it must have. It must connect to MySQL database. It must have a server-side scripting PHP. Why? Because when I connect my wallet to the app, then my wallet address, then my balance header, my NFT are available to the marketplace app. Then when I say sell, the sell transaction on the marketplace will mean it will capture the policy of the NFT. Once it has the policy of the NFT, then it captures the metadata, the price, and then the image URL, then saves those things on the database. And at the same time, remember, it has to burn. When you run that transaction, it will burn the UTXO with the NFT from the seller. Remember, initially this black, red were on the seller's wallet. Then that UTXO becomes spent. Then now the UTXO and the image and this new metadata is sitting on the smart contract, not on the seller's wallet, because the seller's wallet is not going to be available when the buyer is buying. If the black NFT is on the seller's wallet and the buyer wants that NFT to move from this wallet straight to this wallet, and then without the marketplace, and then the seller receives the 5 ADA without going through the marketplace, we call that atomic swap. It's a swap, just like an exchange, dollar to rand, rand to dollar, straight you swap. NFT to 5 ADA, swap. That's an atomic swap. There is another app called Atomic Swap, but here it's a marketplace. A marketplace must have a list of NFTs being sold. What I have given you is the underlying needs. How do you do that? Have a smart contract, on-chain Helios smart contract for marketplace, and have the logic. It must have the logic to create UTXOs based on the signature of the creator of the smart contract. Every smart contract has got the owner, and the owner signature is there. So the pub key hash of the smart contract is there. So it will be able, given the rules, to sign a transaction. Once it signs a transaction and the buyer signs a transaction, there are 2 signatures there needed. The one signature is for the owner of the smart contract. Let's call the smart contract an entity. The smart contract signature, number 1, the buyer's signature. Those 2 will transfer the ADA from the buyer to the smart contract, and at the same time transfer the NFT which is on the smart contract to the buyer. Without the signature of the smart contract and the buyer, the NFT can't move. The 5 ADA can't move. So those are the check and balances. What about the seller when he's sending the NFT to the smart contract? Remember, the smart contract is going to receive anything, but it's going to have a rule for the seller to cancel selling the smart contract. Then that rule that says cancel the sale of that black NFT will require 2 signatures. Number 1, the owner of the smart contract has power to pull back the NFT as long as it is still with the contract. No one has bought it. So there are 2 signatures there, the seller signature and the smart contract, because remember, NFT is already with the smart contract. That is why the seller alone won't be able to move the NFT from the smart contract back to the seller, because it is now on the address of the smart contract. So the seller will run a transaction to move this NFT back to when it is canceling, or when the seller is updating the price. The seller realizes that I'm selling my NFTs 5 Ether. That's too cheap. It must be 500 Ether now. They are in demand. So now the seller can go to the smart contract, run a transaction. The transaction is going to destroy the UTXO that has got that NFT, a $5 metadata. Create a new NFT with the same metadata of this same policy, but new metadata that now says the price is 500 Ether. And then the image will remain the same. Image URL will remain the same. So in a way, the seller has updated the NFT that is being sold, the price. So get these facts, the price of the NFT, it is on the metadata. This part I've shown you here, this description part, it is here. And then also this is on the metadata. We call it inline datum or datum. 721, I showed you that datum part. Let me show you the actual smart contract. No, let me show you the actual blockchain representation of that smart contract that we did. And look here, this is the transaction ID. Now we are on Cardano blockchain. And on Cardano blockchain, you can see transaction details. The blue says there is a what? It contains contract. And then the orange says transaction contains minting of native assets. Purple says it contains metadata. When I click the purple, I clicked the purple. And then here, it takes me straight. I want you to see when I click here. I'll click the blue. The blue says contract. Now, that is the contract address. I want you to see this 7283C. It is similar to this policy. It is the policy that you see here. Right. Let me go back to that Explorer here. There is the Explorer here. So this contract is the policy. Let me go back, click this orange, which is minting native asset. Do you see it takes me to this tab, mint, token mint. Under token mint, I've got the policy ID, I've got the token name, I've got the fingerprint. Fingerprint is more like an ID of the NFT. NFT, all of them must always have a quantity of 1. If it is 2, then it is a fungible token. It is no longer a non-fungible token. It is a FT. It is a digital asset, but the quantity is more. For an NFT, it must be 1 quantity, 1 unique a digital asset. Right. The most important thing here you need to see is the metadata. The metadata refers to this. I'm going to click this. It is this information here. You will have the price, updated or previous price. You will have the what you call multimedia URL. This is a picture. It can be a video. It can be music that you are selling. It can be a movie. It is multimedia, this one part. Right. I want you to see this part here, UTXO, how it looks like. There you are. A UTXO, these UTXOs, because there are many, We have got input UTXOs. We have got output UTXOs. But generally, input UTXOs are UTXOs that have not been destroyed. And then they are input into a transaction. These ones were destroyed with everything that was inside. They don't exist anymore. And then new ones were created, which were called outputs. And the inputs are UTXOs. Outputs are new UTXOs. The inputs, UTXOs, after the transactions, they are no longer UTXOs. They are STXOs, spent transaction. They are spent. They are spent. These ones that are outputs, they are unspent. You will see the same assets, Coxygen 1, this 960. You'll see it both here and there. Why? Because the UTXO that was holding this before this transaction here was destroyed. It will never work again. Now, what is going to work is a new UTXO carrying this information. Right. So that is the most important part for me to explain to you the UTXO model. Any question concerning this part? Please, I want you now to go and code and produce the following parts. Going to list this down for you. It may not be a good example for you, but it will be enough to get us something running. We can be able to get something working. Number one, you mint tokens. So it means create a minting app before we integrate it. Number two, you need a lock NFTs on a smart contract. This locking is what I was telling you to say. You need to add some metadata. Mint, instead of saying tokens, NFTs or NFT, you mint that NFT. Here you lock that NFT onto a smart contract. Lock it. What does locking NFT on a smart contract mean? It means you are creating a transaction sending that NFT to the smart contract with some rules. For example, the rules will tell us who can update it, who can cancel the transaction, who can transfer it to the next person, and the deadline. Because sometimes you can put your NFT there, people don't buy it for 1 year. It is just taking space and database for nothing. So we need to have a time period to say if an NFT is not sold within a week, the owner must update. If the owner doesn't update, then you delete the database. When you delete that database, then it means that NFT that is on the smart contract is locked forever. That policy, where is that policy? But remember, the owner has got the transaction details that sent that NFT to the blockchain. So he has got that policy. So the owner can still run a transaction straight to that smart contract because the seller needs the smart contract policy ID or policy wallet address hash to locate the smart contract in the blockchain. So the ID of the smart contract is needed by the seller so that he can follow and update. It's also needed by the buyer. The buyer is not a problem because when you go to the NFT will present you with the tokens, all the tokens behind there is the identity of the smart contract, where it is, the policy IDs. So that is what I can tell you from what I understand. So that is number one. Please, when you are locking, need to specify the duration and the conditions like price and then like signatures. Who is going to be able to do what? So that is number two. Let's go to number three. Number three now is the smart contract marketplace. Marketplace. It needs to have a database, DB. It needs to have server side, PHP. Right. It needs to have the front side, UI. These are things that it needs. Why? Because on the UI you need to list NFTs. So you need list NFTs for sale. Where do you get them from? The sellers must come there, connect their wallet, send in their NFT to this place, and this place creates a blockchain transaction, which then creates UTXOs on the smart contract. So you'll see the marketplace needs a smart contract. So the owner of the smart contract must deploy it onto the blockchain. Without a smart contract deployed on the blockchain, everything fails. So the owner of the NFT marketplace normally may be the owner of the smart contract, which is the on-chain part that is going to be on the blockchain. People say, what about if I put my tokens, NFTs on the smart contract and it's hacked and all the NFTs they are maybe they are on demand, then they are stolen, they are hacked and stolen. Yes, if the smart contract is weak, is less secure, the digital assets it holds will be stolen. Remember, the smart contract does not only keep NFTs, it keeps tokens, it keeps Ether. You can lock Ether there, and people will unlock it following the rules and the permission. So one of the permissions is the seller policy must be there, seller signature. It's required to update what the seller has sent to the smart contract. Therefore, no one else can update that. If there is no money sent to the seller for that NFT, the NFT will not move. That is one of the rules. So then the only way to get that NFT is to steal the uh, what do you call it? The signing power of the seller. How do you steal the signing power of the seller? You steal those 24 words. Then you go and create a new wallet. Then you run the app to reverse or withdraw all this. Then you'll be able to move it because it has the same signature. So that is how the smart contract is very secure. Right. After listing, it must add, remove, update NFTs. I think this is easy for you guys right now. Other things the NFT must have, it must have reports so that we can have daily sales, how many people are online, are trading. Yes. Sometimes they bring these graphics, the NFTs are scrolling, they are to attract people to buy them. Sometimes the NFT history. Remember, 1,000 people can sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy the same NFT on the same platform. That is how they make profit. When their value is high, they sell. When their value is low, they buy. So it can keep changing hands. The NFT on the same platform being bought, sold, bought, sold, bought, sold, bought, sold, just like paint, whatever. So let's go to number 4. The number 4 part, which is most important thing, is the buyer connects the wallet. Buyer, right, sends ADA and buys NFT. I told you the buying transaction. He's going to send 5 ADA, create a transaction that will send 5 ADA towards a specific NFT identified by a policy. And then if that 5 ADA is the quantity of ADA equal to what the seller wants, then that 5 ADA is going to be created on a new UTX or on the seller's wallet by the smart contract. The buyer signs, then the smart contract owner signs. Then the NFT immediately from the smart contract moves to the buyer, which means another UTXO is created on the buyer's wallet. So those are the things. I think I'm going to stop here for now. I'm going to just take a picture of this. Another thing you can do, try to. These people are calling me. Try to, what to call it? I want you to study how other NFT were designed. There are so many Cardano NFTs and source code that is on GitHub. You can go there. If you can study their source code, you can study their source code. Some have got documentations and diagrams explaining the details of how they went about building those NFT marketplace. If you are not getting any documentation, use this, what I'm telling you now. This one will work. Definitely, from the way I look at it, it will work. I've sent it in the group for you guys. So let's look at it. There it is. I have tried. Any questions from you? Your side? Okay, I see there are questions there. I'm going to stop sharing. Thank you. I have to go, please. Yeah, those that can go, please, you can go. We are recording this. Yeah, good. We are recording this. If you find some information that I gave you which is incorrect, it can happen. It always happens. Please bring it around. Then let's do what? Update it. But let's get an NFT working. Here, for example, how many are we here? We are 8. You can work on different parts of this and get the NFT to work. That will be faster, happy, then others learn later. But at some point in time for me, I want everyone here to create an NFT marketplace which we can sell NFTs. Remember, if you can sell NFTs, we'll be able to sell any other digital assets. Could be music, could be videos, could be graphics, whatever. Could be a combination of multimedia using ADA. So it's not very difficult. The only thing is, from now, like I'm leaving you now, go and use that code that we have to do that. On the code that I gave you, the smart contract code is the one that is not yet working. It was almost working. I don't know what I missed. Last line. Everything was working. Could check the test up until the last line where it was finalized. That part didn't work. But the smart contract is there. You can see the smart contract there. How the smart contract is integrated with the front side, which is the off-chain code. It was working very well. Any questions from you people?
Yeah, just one question. You mentioned something like block frost.
Yes, block frost.
Yes, what's that? Because I've seen it on the prerequisite, but then I didn't know what it was.
All right, that's a very good question. When you open NAMI wallet, you already see your digital assets, ADA, tokens, and NFTs pulled out of the blockchain for you by the wallet API. Could it be NAMI, Eternal, Yoroi? It uses a wallet API to pull that information from the blockchain. When you send, you create a transaction on the wallet that is sent to the blockchain by the wallet API. But remember, when we are writing an app, we need that same feature where we can send, retrieve assets, items from the blockchain. Now, there are many ways of doing that. Many other complicated ways, like we need to install a node. You are not going to do that for now. You use a block frost API. The block frost API, you use it on the server side. Good enough. I've got it for you here. On the this side. I can show you it is also part of the Coxylib. But where is that? What do you call it? PHP. Oh, I deleted that PHP here. There was a PHP file. Let me see again. Which other one did I use? User help. I think on the Coxylib here you don't have it. There is a PHP code here on the Coxylib. PHP code. That code I created, it's working. I'll look for it. I'll dump it here so that you guys you can also pick it. But when you really need it, let me know. I'll just come and give it to you. You run that PHP code. It is going to require a block frost API key. They are free for testing and development. So you go there, you sign up, you get a free API key. It allows you to use their service to connect to a Cardano node. They've got a Cardano node synced, running, maintained by them. We can also create our own Cardano node and maintain it and create an API for others to use it. That is what Blockfrost did. And the Blockfrost is not the only company. There are other companies that have done the same thing. So for us now to have a marketplace running, we can use that to create a demo marketplace working. When we have a marketplace working fully for commercial purposes, then we are going to subscribe and pay. So that is what I have explained to you about the API block frost. It allows us to retrieve, send information or transactions onto the Cardano blockchain with a wallet. Similar like a wallet, it has got its own API to go to the Cardano blockchain. So the Cardano blockchain transactions are on a Cardano node. A Cardano node is a program that runs on your computer, and then it is a peer-to-peer application, like a chat application. Chat application, when I run it here, you run the same instance on another machine. Then I create an ID, you create an ID, I send you my ID, you send me my ID. Then these two connect together, peer to peer, and they start exchanging. Then we start chatting. That is what we call peer to peer protocol. So a Cardano node is actually a peer to peer protocol, but it is one that is running those transactions, pulling those transactions, making it possible for us to read information about what the transactions that have happened in the past. Okay, so we need for now Block Frost API to get going. What other questions do you have? Yes, all of you must go to Block Frost and create API keys, each one of you separate, and use them carefully. Otherwise, if you use them a lot, you finish your units for using that API key. Any other question? No question. Then I have to jump out and answer questions. And then you can stop the recording. I think it has been too long. Mustn't be too long, too big, otherwise it will be 10 gig file.